Welcome back to our channel. This is a real story from a Reddit user. The day before my daughter started kindergarten, I took her to see the bus stop and the bus that would pick her up. She was a little apprehensive about riding the bus by herself, so I walked her to the bus stop at the end of the driveway. Waited with her until the bus came, then got off work early, so I could walk her back home after school. The bus driver even offered for her to ride for free the first day, just so she would be scared. And she ended up having a great time on the bus and was excited to do it all again the next day. As soon as school was out, I went to pick her up. But when I got there, they told me that she had gotten off the bus 20 minutes earlier. It turns out that the bus driver let her off at the bus stop at the end of our driveway without checking to see if I was there or even calling me. My wife and I were furious. We made sure to tell her that she should never get off the bus until we were there. So we couldn't figure out why she got off the bus. When we got to the bus stop, we saw that one of the windows was smashed in and there was glass all over the ground. And right next to the bus stop was our dog, who had been missing since the day before. The bus driver must have accidentally hit the gas and pushed her off the road. I called my wife and asked her to grab the dog and bring her inside, because I didn't want her to get hit by another car. Then I ran to the bus and asked the driver what the hell he thought he was doing, letting my daughter get off the bus when I wasn't there. He tried to tell me that she got off the bus fine. But I pointed out the broken window and the fact that my dog was still sitting right next to the bus stop. At that point, he admitted that he messed up and said that he thought I was coming to meet her at the bus stop. But I told him that I had specifically told him not to let her off the bus until I got there. He tried to make excuses, but I cut him off and told him that I wanted to see my daughter. As he drove away, I noticed that he kept looking back at me in his rearview mirror. I walked around the neighborhood for the next hour looking for my daughter, but I couldn't find her anywhere. I was getting really worried that something bad had happened to her. Just when I was about to call the police, my wife texted me and said that she found her in the basement. I was confused, so I asked her what she meant. She replied, "She's been here the whole time." It turns out that after my daughter got off the bus, she just walked home by herself. She unlocked the basement door with her key and went down there to watch TV. I was shocked that she would do that, but I guess she was just trying to keep herself safe. My wife and I were both relieved and angry at the same time. Relieved that she was okay, but angry that the bus driver and the school didn't do their jobs properly. We called the school and demanded to speak to the principal. We told him what had happened, and he apologized profusely. He said that he would talk to the bus driver and make sure that this never happened again. But I told him that it was too late because my daughter would never ride the bus again. We had to drive her to school for the rest of the year. And as soon as summer break started, we moved her to a different school that was closer to our house, so she could just walk to school instead of taking the bus. I know that some people might think that I overreacted, but I was just glad that my daughter was okay. I would have reacted the same way if it had been your kid. You'd be mad too. And down in the comments, people were sharing stories of times that bus drivers did something crazy. And this next comment was like a mini story. This happened to me when I was in 3rd grade. I got off the bus at the corner of our street, which was different than my usual stop, and walked home alone. It turned out that my mom had gone to the grocery store, and my dad had taken me off the bus at my usual stop and kept driving. I walked into the house and nobody was there. I remember thinking, oh, they're probably at the store. I can watch TV until they get home. I made myself a peanut butter sandwich and then sat down to watch cartoons. About an hour later, my dad got home and he was furious. Oh. He asked me where my mom was, and I said that she went to the store. Oh. That S. When he realized that he made a mistake and picked me up from the wrong bus stop. He started driving around the neighborhood looking for my mom, but she couldn't be found. He eventually called the cops and they put out a search alert. My mom was found a few hours later and she was also furious. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, then check out my podcast where I publish the exact same episodes. Thanks for watching.